3 and 2. Starting lineups through the injuries that they've had. Of course, Ricky and Jackson injured in that game that we mentioned on Sunday. Natasha Cloud.
And free throws early for Chicago to start this one.
The 6-0 start. Miles like a blur the other way. Crowd wanted to travel.
Howard will have to use her quickness to go around Cardoso, not over the top. That's like that move right there.
Diggins directing. Cardoso rolls to the rim, scoops it home.
I've gone to their bigger lineup with Elizabeth Williams on the floor at the 4 spot.
8 turnovers for the Lynx have been a problem on their offensive side. Great roll by Cardoso. Williams, run iron it off, chases her own board. Howard, who's back in. Matching up with the opposite center, Cardoso. On the floor, usually not comfortable there. That's the screen, though, right at the level that you just talked about. Howard fade away from the baseline. Are you serious? What a shot from Howard.
In a non-stat way, things that we don't just track.
Which coaches love. A to B contact, that's enough for the foul, so count the hoop.
Gravity metric's going to be a lot of fun to track all season.
And here coaches say, like, the whole point of a lot of offense is Diggins. So here's that pick and roll. Miles feeds Howard, races to the rim. She's too quick. Size mismatch, Diggins whips, depositing 2 turnovers for the Lynx. Cardoso inside, the layup goes.
And the concepts that Cheryl Reeve likes to play with at Minnesota.
No doubt, just dazzling numbers. 15 points, over 5 assists per game. Rumbling into the lane, Cardoso can't finish. And Cardoso, a strong start to the season. 3 double-doubles in the first 5 games. Connects on the free throw, tie it up at 20. With the injuries for both these teams, they had to utilize those roster spots quite heavily so far this year. Cloud fade away with 3 seconds. A battle for the rebound. And a whistle underneath. It'll be on the Lynx.
Reaches over the top and avoids the contact.
That's the 6'7" that I'm familiar with. Not with these kids these days. Their hands, the 6'7". Big 6'7" Cardoso establishing presence down low. And hits the
situation to score.
Cardoso does get her space on the block. Double comes, nearly wrestled away. Instead, a jump ball.
Yeah.
6'7". Because Maya Caldwell 5'11". Maybe have a favorite here. Just a violation.
It's not a bad move. Just take the violation so you can set your D.
When you don't have a chance. Williams pull up, no, and Cardoso vacuums it in. Quick tempo, Bantam, and a whistle. Hoff was underneath, wrestling with Cardoso. During that, the players started coming together. I believe we have a technical foul in the mix here. Let's take one more look.
See right here, that's Cardoso sending a little bit of a message to Hoff, right? And then they come back down the other end, and Hoff picks up the...
Right here, this is the conversation after the fact. You just love the competitive spirit of those two.
Well, I like that the officials are cleaning it up quickly. Recovery by Chicago. Get a stop.
Team that last year just went 10 and 34. Nearly brand new roster. Plenty of new players coming in for this season. Cardoso.
3 fouls now on Coffee.
Picked up 2 quick ones in our first stint in the first quarter. So she has 3. And a couple of players at the scorer's table ready to check in as Cardoso cashes. A 62% free throw shooter. First time Chicago was scored in this quarter. Could see the foul trouble, and that's one of the things that Howard mentioned to AJ in between quarters. We have to stop fouling.
Well, this is where Azure Stevens could have an impact on the game, because at some point Minnesota may have to play small, and they're playing so you get a wide open shot.
Williams has been hot from 3 the last couple. And Chicago could have worked quickly for the 2-for-1. Cardoso rumbles across the lane. Rotation of the defense and a blocking foul will send Cardoso to the free throw line. Play for 5 teams. 3-time champ is having a dazzling half. Cardoso at the line. Puts in the first. Free throws 4 and 5 coming up for the Chicago center. 2024 national champion at South Carolina, Kamila Cardoso.
Picked up her dribble. Look, she boomerangs it right back, does Courtney Williams.
Like that mismatch on Cardoso. Arm got tangled up there, even though the Sky bench can't believe the call.
See
Cardoso, Debbie.
The boomerang passes. Miles had the mismatch. She gave up her dribble. When she passed it to Courtney Williams, Williams gave it right back to her so she could take advantage of this.
Launch her quick point guard in space against the other team's center. Drawing her 3rd foul. This is McBride off ball movement. Setting up Howard. Misses a layup, maybe her easiest look of the afternoon. Just her 3rd miss. Ball rolls out of bounds. That's a Sky turnover, although Diggins.
Kind of fun to track all season.
And here coaches say, like, the whole point of a lot of offenses Diggins floats it in is finding a way to generate 2 to the ball, whether it's 24 points and 10 rebounds for Natasha Howard. They scored in double figures and now 5 straight teams. 3 ball from the corner. Jaquez rings the bell from downtown.
Gonna mismatch.
On the other side of the mismatch is Howard down low, defended by Taylor. Layup, no. Miles retrieves. Ball did not draw iron, but then there's the reach in. It's on Diggins. And with the Sky. Here is Miles. Puts the defender in jail. Then uses the ball fake to set up King opposite lane. And another foul called on Chicago. And comes rises. Cardoso above everybody. Football pass ahead. It's tipped and incomplete and eventually taken away.
She thought about it and thought about it. And I'm